Have you ever wondered where humanity is really heading? From the moment we first learned to control fire to the rise of modern technology, we've always been pushing the boundaries. But what if I told you that our current achievements are just the beginning? That we're actually on a journey, a cosmic ladder that could lead us from simple beings on Earth to masters of the entire universe. This is the story of humanity's potential evolution, from cave dwellers to cosmic architects. And it's all mapped out on something called the Kardashev scale. The Kardashev scale is not just a theory. It's a bold roadmap that challenges us to think beyond our planet, beyond our galaxy, and even beyond the concept of time itself. It categorizes civilizations based on how much energy they can harness and control. And if we follow this ladder, step by step, it could take us all the way to level 7, a point where we might transcend physical reality completely. But here's the question. Even if we can get there, should we? Is this the destiny we truly want? Or are we chasing a future that might cost us our very humanity? In this video, we'll explore each level of this scale, starting from where we are right now, all the way to the mind-bending possibilities of the far future. Some of these stages feel within reach. Others sound like pure science fiction. But every step is a chapter in a story that could define us. So let's begin. Level 0, the dawn of control. Current human status. Right now, humanity is not even officially on the Kardashev scale. We're classified as a Type 0 civilization. That might sound disappointing, but it's true. A Type 0 civilization is one that hasn't yet mastered all the energy resources of its own planet. We still rely heavily on fossil fuels. Nuclear energy is only a small part of our consumption, and our renewable energy systems, like solar and wind, are nowhere near full potential. We are like toddlers learning to walk. Yes, we have smartphones, the internet, and even space stations. But in the grand scheme of the universe, we've barely taken our first steps. To reach the next level, we need to fully harness the energy of our planet. Imagine a future where we no longer burn coal or oil. Instead, we capture solar energy efficiently, tap into geothermal power, and create massive fusion reactors that provide clean, limitless energy. But energy control isn't just about supply, it's about stability. At Type 0, we still face internal chaos, wars, environmental crises, and social inequality. To ascend, we need to solve these. We need unity, technology, and a sustainable planet. It sounds like a long road, but we're already moving. Every solar panel, every innovation, every push towards renewable energy, that's us climbing the first rung of this cosmic ladder. Level 1, planetary civilization. A Type 1 civilization is one that can fully control all the energy on its home planet. It's not just about collecting energy from the sun. It's about managing weather, preventing natural disasters, and having near-perfect energy efficiency. At this stage, we would be able to control hurricanes, stop earthquakes, and maybe even manipulate the climate to prevent global warming. It's the age of planetary management. Science fiction author Michio Kaku famously said that a Type 1 civilization would look something like the United Federation of Planets in Star Trek. A world without energy scarcity, with planetary peace, and with technology integrated seamlessly into daily life. Some experts estimate that if we don't destroy ourselves, we could reach Type 1 status in 100 to 200 years. That's how close we might be. But reaching Type 1 isn't just a technological challenge. It's a cultural one. We need to overcome nationalism, tribalism, and the divisions that keep us from thinking as a unified species. Right now, we're still arguing about borders and fighting over resources. The question is, will we mature in time? Or will our own instincts be the wall we can't climb? Level 2, stellar civilization. Let's imagine we make it. We solve energy problems, we unite as a species, and we move forward. The next step is Type 2, stellar control. A Type 2 civilization doesn't just control its planet. It harnesses the full energy output of its star. Think about that for a moment. The sun produces enough energy every second to power human civilization for millions of years. And a Type 2 civilization would know how to capture that. How? One proposed method is building a Dyson sphere, a massive, hypothetical structure that surrounds the star to absorb its energy. Of course, we don't know how to build one yet. It's one of those things that seems like science fiction, but it represents the scale of thinking we're talking about. A Type 2 civilization could colonize other planets in its solar system, harvest energy directly from the sun, and become a spacefaring species. They would probably build massive space stations, planetary-scale machines, and maybe even develop faster-than-light travel. At this point, humanity wouldn't be just a planetary species. We would be solar architects. But this stage comes with deep ethical questions. Would we reshape entire planets? Would we risk destroying other worlds to fuel our progress? Would we encounter other civilizations? And if so, would we cooperate or compete? Also, can we handle the responsibility of such power? Remember, at this point, a mistake could wipe out not just one city or one country, but entire planets. Level 3, Galactic Civilization. Let's keep going. If we master the energy of our star, the next logical step is mastering the energy of an entire galaxy. That's Type 3, Galactic Control. A civilization at this level would harness the energy of billions of stars, move across galaxies, and perhaps even manipulate black holes to power their machines. To us, this sounds like pure fantasy. But theoretically, it's possible. A Type 3 civilization would be able to move entire planets, reshape solar systems, and maybe even control galactic-scale phenomena like supernovae or gamma-ray bursts. In popular science fiction, this is the territory of the advanced aliens we often imagine, species that have transcended the limitations of a single solar system. But think about this. If such civilizations existed, would we even be able to recognize them? Their technology would be so advanced that it might look like natural phenomena to us. We could be looking right at their structures, mistaking them for stars or cosmic dust. There's even the Fermi paradox to consider here. If the galaxy could host civilizations like this, why haven't we found them? Maybe they're hiding. Maybe they've self-destructed. Or maybe we're the first.